Wilhelm Marr was the one who coined the term anti-Semitism. Without him, we wouldn't have used the term anti-Semitism for Jew baiting or Jew hatred or whatever. He introduced this new concept of anti-Semitism because he wanted to get rid of the old-fashioned Jew hatred. Old-fashioned Jew hatred was directed at Jews as members of a Jewish religion. He didn't believe that the definition of the Jews is based on their religion, but on their race. So if Jews are to be considered as a race, he has to redefine the Jews as a race, Semites, and his movement against the Jews as anti-Semitic, against the Semites, not against the Jews. This was his contribution to the whole history of Jew hatred, which is much longer than the history of modern anti-Semitism. He introduced this concept of anti-Semitism in the year 1879. 1879, that is, against the background of unified Germany, 1871, when unified Germany was in a deep social crisis, to which he tried to find a way out of the crisis. Social Democrats wanted a socialist revolution. He wanted a revolution against the Jews. So he created the anti-Semitic movement. What is interesting is to see to what extent the new movement called Anti-Semitism and the new league that he created, the Antisemiten Liga, was under the influence of old-fashioned anti-Semitism or old-fashioned Jew hatred. All the elements of religious hatred of the Jews was introduced into modern anti-Semitism. So in the end, anti-Semitism was a combination of racism, which was new, at least from the so-called scientific point of view, and old-fashioned preconceived ideas against the Jews in social life and as members of a foreign religion. It is a combination. So, like many things that try to be revolutionary, anti-Semitism as a new concept became a mishmash, a combination of old and new elements of Jew hatred. This is the contribution of Wilhelm Marr to the whole movement which we know is called anti-Semitism. What is very important is that he was a thinking man, and over the time he came to the conclusion that his way to solve the social question by directing the question at the Jews is not the right one. And he became let's say, repentant anti-Semites at the end of his life, but nobody paid attention to it. He wrote his memoirs, he wrote a new book about his being a has-been anti-Semite, but this is something that he couldn't publish. I published it much later. And this is why what his imprint is mainly concerned with the creation of the concept of anti-Semitism, not with the way out of this concept.